Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Before we start real quick, I want to mention my merchandise store. It's a perfect way to express your love for precious metals in a fashionable and affordable manner. We have the Got Silver shirt. We have I Heart Silver, we have Gold Buffalo mugs, we have the Dollar Crash symbol, we have hoodies of them, we have I Heart Silver mugs, we have Britannia t-shirts, everything, all and beyond. You know, if you guys really do want to support the channel, this is the best way. The link will be in the description. But anyways, let's jump into the video. So anyways, we see silver prices above $18 still. Many things happening in the economy that are favor of precious metals for the better right now. And silver is pretty stagnant. I mean, it is holding a foundation, holding support levels, which is very, very good news because we are probably going to be seeing prices at least bottoming out at this price. I mean, even if silver does correct, it's not going to be too much lower than this. So we do have a foundation now, which is really good because we do have an idea on where prices could be headed. Now, I found this article from Kitco. The link will be in the description, talking about gold and silver prices rally amid risk aversion. And I actually want to also mention another video from them. I can't show it on the channel, obviously, but they're talking about how silver prices could be setting historical trends lately, especially with all the things happening. So I'm going to share a little bit of that as well. So anyways, it goes on to say, safe haven gold and silver prices are moderately up in early U.S. trading Thursday on some safe haven demand amid reports of the two world's largest economies are not close to a trade deal. A wobbly U.S. dollar index recently is also working in favor of the precious metals market bulls. December gold futures were up $11.80 an ounce at $1,508. December COMEX silver prices were up last 16 cents an ounce at $18.35. So right now, there's two things working for silver prices. First, we have the U.S.-China trade negotiations not coming to any type of terms, which is obviously going to cause a little bit of fear and panic, and it's going to make people uneasy, unsteady, unsatisfied, and they want to drive into safe haven investments, which is precious metals. Now, we see this time and time again. It's a very, very obvious pattern happening, but it still is good to have some insight and some awareness on why this is happening. Also, the dollar index, which was previously moving with prices, which rarely happens, is now pushing precious metals higher because the dollar index they use, quote unquote, is wobbly. So it's fluctuating. There's not much steadiness. There's no support. It's just all over the place, and that's not very good for the dollar, and it's also going to make people a little uneasy, unsatisfied, so they're also going to be pushing towards precious metals. So the article goes on to say, risk appetite has been dented Thursday on reports U.S.-China trade talks have been taking a step backwards. This should not really be a surprise to anyone, which it's not. Over the past many months, traders and investors have been on a roller coaster ride regarding progress, or lack thereof, in trade negotiations between the two largest economies in the world. The latest reports are coming out of China, whereby Chinese officials Thursday expressed doubts on a complete trade deal would be ever being completed. So they're saying there's doubts that they'll ever make an actual complete deal, and this is true. Being the first thing they traded was like soybeans, just, you know, little stuff that no one, I mean, soy is obviously important, but they're talking about much larger things. So the soy thing was basically like a rough draft, like, let's see how this is going to go. And the second thing, I forget what it was, but everything is going really, really just bonkers right now between them. They're taking 2 steps forwards and 3 steps backwards, and it really is causing a lot of controversy, but it also is helping precious metals prices. So Asian and European stock indexes were mixed in trading overnight. U.S. stock indexes are pointed toward lower openings when New York day session begins, which is also going to be pushing precious metals higher because stock market volatility is not going to be looking too good for people who want to make that quick buck. They would rather put their money into something safer. In other overnight news, the Eurozone reported its third quarter GPD at a paltry 0.2% off the second quarter, up 1.1% year on year. Meantime, China's Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index PMI was reported at 49.3 in October versus 49.8 in September. So, this is interesting because right now they're even saying that they could hold off, because this is the thing with U.S.-China trade negotiations, this is going to be a much larger thing because we also have tech companies that are going to be holding off as well. Everyone wants a piece of the pie, and if everyone, which U.S. is, the one handing out the money, if they have something to offer, they can hold back. And we're also seeing this in much larger cases than just U.S.-China. It's going to be all over the world, all over the globe, where there's a need, where there's a good that could be traded or exchanged. They can try to hold it for ransom, basically. The world marketplace is digesting Wednesday afternoon's FOMC decision to lower U.S. interest rates by 0.25%. That move was expected, but market watchers deemed the wording of the FOMC statement, Fed Chairman Powell's press conference, as suggested the Fed is now on hold for further interest rate reductions. So this could be this could be bad for precious metals, but with right now, with all the other given circumstances, I'm not really worried. The key outside markets find NYMEX crude oil prices weaker in early U.S. trading today, around $54 a barrel. Meantime, the U.S. dollar index is solidly lower. U.S. economic data due for release Thursday includes the weekly jobless claims report, the Challenger job cuts report, the employment cost index, personal income and outlays, and the ISM Chicago Business Survey. So we see a very steady trend. This is gold, by the way. They always do gold first. We always talk about gold first, and then we go into silver. So technically, the gold bulls have the near-term technical advantage and have regained some momentum late this week, which is good. Bulls' next upside price objective is to produce a close in December futures above solid resistance of $1,525, which is a key number to keep an eye out on. Bears' next near-term technical price downside objective is pushing around $1,465. First resistance is seen at $1,520 and then seen at $1,525. First support is seen at $1,500 and then overnight $1,496. So now we are into silver, which we see a little bit of a push up. We do see silver above $18, which is good right now. December silver future bulls have the next near-term technical advantage and regain some momentum late this week, which is also good. Usually gold and silver move relatively close to each other. Prices have been trending down higher over the last 4 weeks. Silver bull's next price objective is closing around $18.35 an ounce, so that's a key number to look at. Also, next downside price breakout is closing around $17.44. First resistance is seen at $18.25. So we do have some resistance support levels, but it's looking like the support levels overnight is going to be at $17.79. So as long as silver can stay above these levels and hold some support, and if it does break against the resistance, it's okay, because we still do have a lot of momentum, a lot of very, I guess, hopeful things that are happening in the economy that's going to be looking like precious metals will be staying in the green, and I'm not too worried, especially for the short or long term. Right now, precious metals are at $18.01, and it's actually down 6 cents right now, so it has been higher. And I do remember even a couple days ago it was at $18.11, so it is holding a lot of support, and I guess that there is some type of foundation being set in stone, which is really good. It's losing its speculative properties that can be at play, but right now I guess those speculative properties are actually in favor of precious metals, since things are looking too good in the world in the economy. I mean, U.S.-China trade negotiations, one single tweet from President Trump could send prices all over the place. Fluctuating prices aren't looking too good for stock market volatility, which is also going to be bringing new investors into the world of precious metals. So a lot of things are turning around in favor of precious metals, and I'm curious where you guys think these prices are going to go. I definitely think for the next couple months heading into the year 2020, especially the 2020 presidential election, we have many things to keep an eye out for, and I definitely think they're all going to be benefiting precious metals. So this is definitely an opportunity to buy your silver, to buy your gold and silver for extremely low before they rally. Obviously, silver has the more potential, it has the more opportunistic approach to it. So if you do want to invest into something that gives you the most opportunity silver is definitely the better investment. It's more undervalued compared to gold, but I'm not going to go into that for this video. That's a whole different video that I've talked about if you want to check that out. But anyways, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said before, the link to this article will be in the description if you want to check it out. I highly recommend it. You know, sometimes there's some side articles, and you can check out Kiko's tweets, and it's, you know, you can follow them on Twitter. They talk about anything uranium turnaround in the next couple days. The resources can't meet guidance for the TMAC drops. There's several different things. This article is written from Jim Wycliffe. He usually writes the ones that I'm talking about in these videos, but you do need to stay, you need to stay informed and up to date with the newest precious metals prices or what's going on in the economy, because it could highly reflect or affect how you invest your money. Also, make sure to check out that Teespring store, my Slayer merchandise. I highly would appreciate it. It's the best way to support this channel besides just watching the videos, but you guys obviously do enough for me, so even if you guys would just want to go check it out, I'd appreciate it. Also, let me know if you guys do wear any of the merch. You can send me a tweet or something like that. My Twitter is in the description as well. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I highly want to thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you did enjoy this video, if you thought it was educational, informational, or just entertaining, make sure to smash that like button. Also subscribe if you're new, because I do post daily videos. This was Silver Slayer. I will see you guys soon. Peace.